Hi, in this video I want to show you these chairs by KATDANS. So I've put both of them together and they're pretty good, really easy to put together. They've got some swivel action going on. You can adjust the height. I'll show you how to do that during the construction process. So yeah, let me just give you a good look at these chairs and then we'll talk about how to put them together. Let's do it. So these are the chairs that I put together and it's really not that bad. It comes with everything you need except you will need a Phillips screwdriver. You also have the option to adjust the height when you're putting it together. So I made them both as tall as possible. Let me show you. So down here, these little legs here, there's a step near the beginning where you attach these. See, this is one piece. Instead, you can use these so it makes it smaller. So you have a choice on the height. You can see I chose them both to be the same height. And these are the leftover parts. There's nothing left over. I used every single bolt and screw. And it came with this Allen key. It did not come with the scissors, which I used to open the box. And it did not come with the screwdriver, which I used in one step at the end to screw on the cushion here. But yeah, they have some nice swivel action, so they swivel. Nice color. I feel like it's a good neutral color. Really, really stylish chairs. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go through the construction process of this so you can see how to put these together. Hi, in this video we're going to be unboxing and putting together these stools. I'm pretty excited about it, so let's take a look and see what's in this box. The box is pretty heavy, but I was able to pick it up by myself. And right on top of the box, the directions were there. They seem pretty good, so I was a little bit worried that this might be difficult to put together, but the directions were right on top of the box, and I think it's not going to be too bad. Okay, let's go ahead and take everything out of the box. So we have this piece here. This looks like a seat cushion. It's all nicely packed. Oh, that's a nice color. Look at that. Very nice. So we get one. Then here's another one. So we have two. So pretty nice. We have another piece with some more papers. Nicely packaged. This looks like it could be the back of the seat, so that might be that. Very nice. Some cardboard here. And another piece here. Another back seat. More papers. Really nicely packaged. Okay, I'm gonna have to get some scissors. Looks like this is perhaps the base. And then we have another one here. I like how it's two bar stools, but it's two stools. So I like how, you know, you can see what goes where. So it's really not that many pieces. Looks like we have two sets of hardware perhaps, or like bolt maybe. We'll find out. And then we have some more pieces here. Looks like there's one for each chair. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up all of this stuff and I'll start putting it together and I'll let you know how it goes. So these are the directions and they're fairly clear. I was able to follow them and put the chair together. I do want to emphasize though that these numbers here are a little bit off. For example, even though there is one Allen key, there's actually 8 screws. There's 4 for each chair. So the numbers aren't exactly correct, but I was able to figure that out pretty quickly by realizing how many pieces I had. So when you get your package, you get 2 of these, one for each chair. So let's go ahead and open this up. So this is one of the legs. That's going to be one of the first things we put on. These are the pieces that make the legs shorter or longer. These are the shorter versions. So you get 4, 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4. So we'll put these on shortly. Let's keep unpackaging this so you see. Here's another leg. So really easy. You know, I was really surprised by how easy it was. You know, when I realized they were swivel chairs, I was like, oh, wait a minute. The swiveling part, that might be a little bit difficult. That actually wasn't difficult at all. Here are the longer pieces that I used in the chair you saw earlier. So you have a choice between the little ones or the longer ones. I'm going to go ahead and use the longer ones again during this construction process because I do prefer the high chair. Yeah, just lots of unpackaging. Again, really not too difficult to put this together. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the first step here. I would say it took me about maybe 20 minutes to put the first chair together, and I took my time, I read the directions, I tightened everything really well. Okay, so the very first step is to attach the legs to this piece here. So what you do is you have a ton of these really, really small screws, and these are pretty much used for almost everything in the construction process. So the first step is to take your chair, like this, take the leg rather, and then you want to just screw it on here like this, just really gently, just kind of just hand tighten it. And it's a little bit difficult to get started, but it's not too bad. Let me just move it here. And there we go. There we go. And they're small, but it's not hard, and you just get it started like that. It does come with a little Allen key, which you can use to tighten. And the directions specifically say not to tighten until you've put it together. So you definitely want to, put them all in first. Just hand tighten them. Get them started carefully there. There we go. All right, so that's one leg. And then you just keep going all the way around and install all four, and we'll keep going. For the next step, you want to attach this ring, which I've started to attach here. So basically you use the bigger screws, you get 8 of them. And once you get it started, you can use the Allen key that it comes with, and basically you can just turn it to tighten it. You really want to hand tighten it first. Okay, you're really supposed to do that first before you start tightening like this. And it's not too bad. The trickiest part is getting the first one in, but you just hold it up and hand tighten. And once you get them all in and you start to tighten, that's really when they start to come together a little bit better. So yeah, this is pretty useful. I'm really happy they included this. So without this, it would have been pretty tough to do. See, sometimes it's a little bit tough there, so you gotta just, there we go. So you have to just mess with it a little bit to really get it in there. But yeah, pretty easy to put together. In this next step, we have a choice. We can use the long legs, so we get 4, or you can use the short legs and you also get 4. I used the long legs the first time, so I'm going to go ahead and use them again so we have matching heights here on the chairs. So basically what you do is you basically take this and you just slide it in here like this. Slide it in here like this, just slide it in. And then do the same thing with the other ones. I'm going to take this one, just slide it in, pretty easy. Take this one, slide it in. Take this one, slide it in. Really, really simple. Again, not difficult. I've put together chairs that are much harder to put together than this one, so it was a relief to see that this one is simple. In this case, the screws are very easy to start. Sometimes they're hard, sometimes they're easy, but this is my second chair that I've put together, and this step has always been very simple. Very easy to hand tighten. You see that? Just do all 4. Okay, and then do the next one. And then you just want to tighten it with the Allen key that comes with it. So yeah, pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten it with this Allen key. So the next step is to attach this piece to this piece here. So this comes packaged like this, okay? It comes packaged like this, and it comes in this box, and you get 1 per chair, okay? So it took me a while to realize that you can turn this, right? This is the swivel piece. Now, I'm not sure if you put it like this or if you put it like this. I don't really think it matters because it still swivels either way. So I'm just going to go with this. And then you take the smaller screws and you hand tighten them. Okay, so just hand tighten one and then hand tighten the other. Pretty easy to do here. This one is not lined up, so let me do that. There we go. So you can see it's just a little finicky. You just have to make sure that you line stuff up and you hand tighten. Yep, there we go. Once you get it started, it just goes right in, and then you just use that the Allen key tool to simply tighten things. But yeah, pretty easy. I mean, really not that difficult. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and get the Allen key and show you how to tighten these. So just nice and slow. I guess you could do it like this. And you definitely want to tighten these at this point, I think, because this is the swivel piece. So when I put together the other one, I made sure everything was really tight and stuff before I sat on it. In fact, the last step in the directions is to make sure that everything is tight. So yeah, these are pretty sturdy. This is heavy, by the way. This is like, it doesn't feel cheap or anything like that. Make sure it's really tight, and I'll show you how it swivels. It's really cool. You see, so this now, this moves, you see? So yeah, really, really cool. The next step is to attach this piece to this, and you just use 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, and then it swivels. So pretty easy to do. Just hand tighten, and then again tighten with the Allen key. Okay, we're actually almost done. So now you just take this back piece here, and it just basically slides in here. Okay. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, and you use the small ones, and you just put them underneath. Really, really simple. So the next step requires these 4 screws that come with everything. You get 8 of these, by the way, 4 for each chair. And you do need a screwdriver, Phillips head. That's the one tool that this doesn't come with. And then this piece here, let me show you. So basically, the way I did it was, I just took this piece, I just set it on here, just like that. And then you just screw the screws underneath. Let me show you. So there's one of the screw holes there, right up there. And then you just basically put the screw in there. And there's 4 of them in there. And you basically just screw, there's another one there in the top left corner. And you basically just put the screws in there and it screws into the cushion. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and screw this one in just so you see. You just have to apply pressure. So that's one. The other one is right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get another screw and do that. And it's not hard, you just have to apply pressure. I push down on the cushion, push up on the screwdriver, and then just turn, 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 turn. And it just, I guess there must be like wood there or something. I don't really know, but yeah, see, it seems to go right in. So that was pretty easy. So that's 2. So really, again, not super difficult to do. I'm not a person that's very good at putting things together, so I feel like if I can do this, anyone can do this. So, you know, here's another one. Let's see if it's going in. There we go. All right, that's that one. And let's do one more. There's one more at the back there. Where is it? It's over here. And let's do this one. All right, and just push and screw in, and eventually it gets in there, it catches, and it starts screwing. Yep, okay, it just caught. Just caught. And that's it, right? We've put this thing together. So there you see the chairs one more time, and yeah, pretty easy to put together, and they feel like they're really well made. I think if you're looking for some nice chairs, these are definitely worth considering. I hope this video has been helpful. Good luck.